it do, what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'ma up the level with them every time.
Shakur Stevenson!
I mean what I say, lines only talk.
Oh! Charlo just dropped moving with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's over.
What it do, 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 what it do. Your boy is back for another week of Nothing But Boxing Talk. We are back for another week of what's going on in the latest and greatest in sport of boxing. We're going to talk about this and a little bit of that. But I want to focus on today the interview of Andre Ward and Eddie Hearn. I want to focus on that. Me Knockout, the morning after show, we kind of touched on that yesterday. And today, what's going on, Arcan? All right, Mo Folk. All right, yes, sir. Hello. But I want to touch on that because we didn't get a chance to really dive into it. And I want to do that today. I want to dive into that and let's let you hear basically what Eddie Hearn is saying. And let you hear that KQ was right. I was right 2 years ago. I was right last year. Only one that Eddie Hearn really care about is Anthony Joshua. No doubt about that. All right? Yeah, I'm feeling good, Mark West. Appreciate you, man. But first, we're going to see who all up in the building, all right? And, of course, we're going to get into Floyd Mayweather. And I like Floyd Mayweather. I think he was the best to do it, especially on the defensive side in that ring. But that hate shit got to stop, dude. It got to stop. For real. You know, and especially someone that you took under your wing, and now you hating him because he spread his wing kind of wider than yours. So that got to stop. You know, so we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Jaron Ennis. They got to make a fight before that purse bid kick in at the end of the month. And this is what I'm talking about. Jaron Ennis needs a fight. He needs to fight. Now, I like Jaron Ennis, but I do not want to see him and Karen again. Now, of course, Brian Norman Jr. and Sr., they say, hey, you know, look, we want to fight. Now, who is right, who is wrong? Hell, both of them are. Put it that way. Both of them are. Shoes, man. So they want to fight in unification. This is what it's all about. The best fighting the best. And this is what they need to do. Stop playing. Let's see who all in here. All right. Yes, sir. I'm going to start up here at the beginning up here. We got Big Supremist up in here. What it do? What it do? Man, what it do with you, man? All things is up in here. Clark Bay TV is up in here. Man, oh, man, it's hot here in the Windy City, baby. I can't find no wind nowhere. Man, oh, man, what's going on? Clark, how you feel? Clark Bay TV. All right, yes, sir. Man, Slick, what's going on, Seattle Rick? How you feel, man? A salute to you and the Queen. I love y'all too, my brother. All right, yes, sir. All right. Big Block is up in here. What's going on, Big Block? Salute to you. Oh, my man, Mark West is up in the building, baby. What's going on, Mark? How you feel? What's going on? Arcan Mofuck. All right, I hope I said your name right, my brother, but appreciate you coming on in here. Yes, sir. Oh, smash that like button, everybody, as I go down this roll call. I'll smash that like button. All we need is 39 now. And we put another 1,000 in the bank, baby. That's right. We've had 7,000 That's right. All right. Who else we got up in here? Boss. Dog is up in here, baby. 24 King mentality is up in here. What's going on with you? All right, my man, a kilo nature is up in here. And here, oh man, here we go. Don Drinking. Yes, sir. All right. I hope I got it right that time, man. God damn it. All right. But what's going on, my brother? All right. Yes, sir. Man, oh man. Von Green Hill is up in here, y'all. All right. What's going on with you? All right. Yes, sir. Everyone is leaving Floyd. LB, Tank, his other trainers said he only wants himself to be rich and doesn't pay people much. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to that. Okay. See, karma is a bitch. All right. What's going on, Bruce Gas, my man? Oh, double OG baby is up in here. All right. What's going on, Yoda? All right. Yes, sir. It will happen if Turkey Unleashed wants it to happen. Well, he better hurry up because they finna reel in that damn money. They finna reel in the money, baby. All right. All right. So now we're gonna get into, all right, we're gonna get into the Andre Ward and Eddie Hearn interview. Okay, cause see, yesterday me and Knockout and thank y'all. That's it for right now. To somebody else come in, but anyway, hit the like button if you haven't. All right, show your love if you haven't. All right, yes sir. Let's build on this Canelo Everest fight. Yes sir, it's $89.99. All right, so show your love in a cash app, super chat, whatever. But anyway, me and Knockout, we talked about it, but we didn't talk about everything. Like Terrence Crawford. Now, I don't have nothing against Terrence Crawford. Like I said, I like him as a fighter and this and that, but he didn't sell. He didn't sell. And what make it so bad, Eddie knew that. With Amir Khan and all that, he knew that. See, what I did was, I went back. After me and Knockout went over a couple things, he said, but we didn't go over everything. And I went back and I studied that interview. And Eddie is a mother. He is, y'all. I mean, I knew his father had money, but his father didn't always have money. I knew Eddie came from money, but his father didn't start making money till he was at a certain age, but that's beside the point. But the point is the fathers, the fighters, and his approach is a whole lot different. Let me put it this way. He had more loyalty to the ones that really don't care about him than the ones that really do. And I can't believe I am saying this. Oh, I can't. But Devin Haney showed him respect. He showed him respect. And what did he do? He threw him under the bus. He turned his back on him. That's why I got that thumbnail up there. Well, Devin Haney should be behind him. I'm not very good at thumbnails, but, I do my best. All right. But that's why I got him behind him and how he's with Shakur. You see? Now, Shakur is the next, and I'm sorry, Shakur fan, but he's the next dummy. Yeah, he's the next dummy. But before we get into that, okay, we're going to tackle this Bruce Ennis, okay? Jaron Ennis. And no other than Brian Norman Jr. and Sr. All right? What's up, Yoda? OG, sales are down in all markets, though. Music sales, movie theater sales, not just boxing. No. It don't work that way. You can't put boxing in the same category as music and sales. That don't work. Okay, those are different markets. Okay, and boxing, if you want to see the fighter, you'll pay. If you don't want to see the fighter, you won't pay. So you can't say that. Then, and I'm gonna let y'all hear. And then, and I don't mean to bring this up. I want to go to something else first. But he knew Devin was taking a bad deal with Top Rank. He said, man, look, you got to take this fight. You got to take it. Well, if it's a bad deal, why you advise him to take it? And you're right. You're right, Akilo. Devin was jumping over to Top Rank and always saying he's his own promoter. And I don't blame Eddie. No, he's not his own promoter. He say that shit. Bill say that shit. They ain't got nobody. We our own boss. See, we for the people and about the people and other people. Yeah, no. You're lying to the people. That's what you're doing. But I mean, now Eddie, he told some truths. And I mean, all what he's saying is facts. All right. But how can you do someone like this? This is what I'm saying. And let's be honest. I told you I keep it a buck over here. You might not like it or love it. But Devin did flips for Eddie. He jumped in the air for Eddie. He said, hey, how high you want me to jump? Eddie said this high. He'll jump it. Now, why? The devotion? I don't know. Maybe Devin was just that guy. I don't know. Maybe Devin was that guy that before he started being this, trying to be thug, maybe he was a homo type of dude. But anyway, we're going to get into that. I'm going to let you hear it and let you comment on it and let you tell me what you think. I'm going to drop the link. You tell me what you think. All right? Let's have some participation today, people. Let's have some participation today. Devin was jumping all over the place. And A said he wasn't loyal to him. Why should he be loyal? Yeah, well, see, that's the thing about it. Eddie gave him permission. He gave him permission to go to Top Rank and take that messed up deal. So, man, I don't know, man. I just wasn't happy with this interview, man. And Andre Ward, I saw when he talked about Terrence Crawford, how Terrence don't sell. Wow. I mean, and of course, Andre Ward, he's friends with Terrence Crawford, and he was like, well, maybe it's on the promoter and this and that. Eddie like, no. And so, I mean, it's an interesting interview. And Boston Eagle, you got my message, okay? You ain't the only one talking about it. Stop being all, you ain't the only one talking about it. He said, nobody want to talk about this. No, me and Knockout talked about this yesterday. So don't be saying that you this and that, okay? I can't stand people that do that shit. Stop bragging on yourself. Stop bragging on yourself. I'm the best to do it in the business. I'm the best to do it. Ain't nobody talking about this. Ain't nobody talking about that. Dude, come on. Man. You talk about it your way, I talk about it my way. All right? But don't say ain't nobody talking about it. All right? Because we've been talking about it. All right? I just haven't got in depth with it. Like I am today. But me and Knockout, we talked about it yesterday. I think I said something about it one night. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. I still got the thumbnail when I went live that night. Come on, stop that shit. Dude, come on, that ain't cool, man. But anyway, let's get to Boots first, okay? Let's get to Boots first, all right? All right. What's up, Bobby Pyru, man? What's going on with you, baby? Oh, Pyru, baby, they're talking about red. It's the color, baby. That's right. Yes, sir, man. Well, that's shit. That's what we wait over here, baby. Red, black, and green. You know what I mean, Bobby Pyru? You know what I mean? Yes, sir. What's popping, bro? Where am I rent? But I honestly think Devin is balanced. You got a wrench? You got a wrench? I honestly think Devin is balanced with his sexuality and tries to overcompensate by acting street along with the Diddy pictures and painting his nails. Wait, hold on. I wasn't going to go there, right? I was just going. I don't get that painting your nails shit. I don't know. I didn't know you had a wrench either. Man, that's his sexuality. You know what? And you know what? I don't know. it kind of makes sense, but you know, I didn't think about it that way. But I do know that he's portraying something. Okay, I'm gonna put it this way, because Bobby, he's on to something, but he's trying to find his identity. What that is, I don't know. But I know one thing: he ain't from the streets like I am. No. He's not. So why betray that? Okay, you still gonna be cool. You still gonna be that guy without saying, "Oh, this and that." You know, come on, stop that. You know, so no, now, so whatever identity he's looking for, you know, he got to be, you know, come on, you know, you got to just come on out and say what it is. You know, I had a wrench too, but I ain't tripping because I created a new channel. Oh, that what happened? Might have been because you changed your name. I don't know. Well, don't worry. Let me write this down, because I will forget. Dante Boston, talk. What's going on? Did Boots get important too fast and not sign with PBC? My question. Yes. All right. We're about to get into that now. All right. But I just want to write down this name so I can get you guys and it rents back. Okay. Yeah. Who was the other? A Legacy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, Boots, did he get too important too fast? No. I think we made him important too fast. Now, he got the goods, no doubt about it. But now he got to get the fan base. And the only way he's going to get the fan base, he got to fight someone. And only way he's going to do that is get in there and fight Brian Norman Jr. He got to the end of the month, and it's going to go to a purse bid. We don't want to see Karen again. I don't want to see that again, because that wasn't his best performance anyway. He need to be put to the test. Now, Brian Norman Jr., he is offering to go in his backyard. He going to his hood. He said, man, look, we can make it happen. Now, understand this. And I talked about this, but they wasn't trying to say, I don't want the offer. No, they did lowball him. That is true. They did lowball him, because now Boots is starting to get a little, you know. Now, this ain't Boots doing this. This is Eddie doing this. Eddie did that. He lowballed him. And Brian Singer said, hey, hold on, dude. Now, we got elevated, but we still a champion. So we need a little bit more than that. But they took it as like, oh, they refused to offer. They turned down the fight. And Singer said, no, we ain't turned down no damn fight. We negotiating here, ain't we? Come on now, we negotiating right here now. What we doing? Come on. So, of course, now, I think Eddie want to go the Karen way, because let's think about it. Put your thinking hats on for a minute. What if Brian Norman Jr. go in there and put on a performance and catch Boots with something? Is it a dangerous fight? What's up, Glenn Williams? What's going on, G? Huh? Now, is that a dangerous fight? Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Yes, AK. These are trash fights. I told everybody this is gonna happen. You know, I told everybody that this is gonna happen. You know, and you know, when Shakur go over there, what happened when Devin Haney went over there a while back? What happened with Demetrius Andrade? Oh, Quigley. See, when you're messing around with Eddie Hearn, he'll give you a good speech. He'll give you that, ooh, rah, rah, rah. We're going to make you a star. And you're going to get fighting Conor Ben and people like that. You see? Now, Jaron Ennis, is he that guy? Okay, well, with the eye test, we think he is. But he haven't fought that level of competition yet. Is he ready? Hell yeah, he's ready. Now, I said a year and a half ago that he wasn't. But now I think he is. I mean, he's going to be ready as he can be. And the only way you're going to find out is put him in there with somebody. And Brian Norman Jr. is the perfect person to put him in there with. Stop playing and go on and give us that damn fight. Don't let that fight go to purse bid. I mean, I think the 30th they got. The 30th. And then it goes to the purse bid. Now, remember last time something went to a purse bid? Devin. Eddie like, okay. You know, so it is what it is. But right now, Boots got to be tested. He has to be tested now. Now, stop chasing Terrence Crawford. That's not going to happen, y'all. I know y'all want to see that. I know y'all asking for that. But let's be realistic. All right? This is boxing. This is boxing. All right? Now, there's no way Terrence Crawford Boots, that fight's going to happen. All right? Now, and so saying he might be right. You know? So right now, Boots have been fighting easy fights. So, man, come on. You got to put up now. It's time to show us something. It's time to show us something. Now, don't get me wrong. He's nice. I like the way he fights. He switches just like Crawford. He just like, in my opinion, a younger Terrence Crawford, but not strong like Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is strong to be his size. So I mean, listen, I don't have nothing against Jaron, Ennis, Bozy, cool dude. I mean, but it's time, man. It is time, y'all. It's time. We've been sitting there high praising this guy for the longest. It's time for his ass to step up. You know, you can't be turning down fights or if people don't want to fight you, you asking the wrong people. Yeah, Brian Norman Jr. said, hey, man, let's make it happen now. And we'll do it in Philly. We would do it in Philly, man. You can't get no sweeter than that. Come on. And now, if you're looking for easy fights, then okay, you're at the right place. You're at the damn right place. Because Eddie, that's what he's going to give you. That's what he's going to give you. But he only going to give you so much. Because he's going to give the rest to Anthony Joshua. He's not devoted. He's not devoted, and he don't owe nobody nothing but Anthony Joshua. So he won big fights. Well, he ain't making them. He ain't making them, in my opinion. I'm sorry, y'all. He's not making the big fights. Now, I get the Big Supreme. You think Brian Norman was a cloud chaser, but why? He's not a child chaser. He's a champion, too. Why not unify? They both are champions at 147. What's wrong with unifying? You know? See, and you're right, AK. Eddie don't like to share. Eddie want to fight in his stable, match room. You know, and ain't nobody over there. So sometimes you're gonna have to work with Bob, Oscar. Now PBC, hey, you're gonna have to work that out yourself. You know, but come on. I mean, come on, man. Come on, Jaron. Let's make it happen, man. Don't even let that shit go down to a purse bid. Just go ahead and make that deal. Make it happen. Make it happen. And you know what? And another thing, I might well go ahead and play this thing because this is bugging me now. Because Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, and I hate to switch up like this, but it's in the back of my goddamn head that they took the bare minimum. They took the bare minimum to have that fight. Let me tell you why. Because they saw what him and Tank did. Wow. Yeah. They saw what him and Tank did. So they said, and Devin, see, that's why I tell you, Devin, Stop worrying about Javonte Davis. So they took no minimum. So they said they're going to take a chance that the fight going to do way than expected. And they said, well, this is probably what y'all going to make. And Eddie said, I was right. Oh, man, I can't wait to play this for y'all. You know, and this goes to show you. And Eddie also said this, and I'm gonna stop talking about it. He also said this, that Ryan Garcia was a nice kid when he first met him. Then when the launch, they call it launch of the press conference of the fight, the first one, he said, what the hell happened to Ryan? He said, I can't believe they're about to let him fight. I can't believe his team. I can't believe his mom and dad. Woo! I'm telling you, man, when you go back and study this shit, you know, I mean, it shows you, you know, it shows you, and it makes sense. It makes sense, JD. What's going on with you, baby? All right. It makes sense, y'all. I mean, you can't write this. Man. Yes, AK. See, he killed the pay-per-view. Cause Eddie like, what the hell is wrong with Ryan? This ain't the same guy I met. Clean shaven, good looking guy, nice, soft spoken. Then when he saw him at the press conference, he said, what the hell is that? Woo! Bad old man. I'm sorry to get back onto that, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. All right, we're gonna get to that in a minute, because that really made me, because I sat down and I went over that. I looked at that clip. All right. All the Smoke podcast. All right. Andre Ward. He did the interviewing. All right. And Eddie kind of like, he let it all hang out. All right. Crucial conflict, baby. What's going on? Get back, gang. What's going on? Bobby said, man, Devin just isn't a draw. The Kitty Den boxing community use him for YouTube clicks, but don't buy his pay-per-views. Of course. Before I got out of that, the group, before I got out of it, they always try to push, well, Bill was trying to get everybody to push Devin Haney. He tried to get me to do it. I said, man, I'm not finna talk about Devin Haney again. No. You know, so I know. You know, so now, you know, now he got to listen to the crowd. He started thinking he was bigger than what he is. Eddie gonna touch on that too. Y'all. He said some fighters, oh man, I love this interview. He said some fighters, when they get to a position where they think they're bigger than what they are. Besides correcting it, then they wait till they lose to correct it. He said he saw Devin put on those special made shoes, and it took him 20 minutes to put them on. And we talking about them house shoes. All sookie now. I'm telling you right now, you need to watch this interview, but I'm going to let you listen to it, baby. All right? God damn it. You know, man, oh man. I mean, he said it took them 20 minutes to put on them damn house shoes, special made shoes. And Eddie said, wait a minute, what is going on in here? It was like 30 people are crowding around, and, you know, see, and, you know, he's right. And I'm sorry, I got to agree with him. Don't wait till you lose and get beat down to correct shit. Me and Knockout talked about that. Don't wait till you lose and try to correct shit. Correct it then. Why you winning? Why you on top? You know, so, I mean, you know, it was just so funny to me. You know, Eddie said, man, you know what? Damn that. I'll finish this later, all right? I'll finish this later, because I got some more. All right, I got some more. All right, we ain't get to 4 yet. But I want to get to this, okay? Okay? I want to go ahead and get to this. Let me go ahead and get this started, all right? Now, tell me if y'all can hear this okay, because I cannot show the picture. Okay, I will get a copyright strike because this is all smoke and they will strike you. Okay, this is a podcast. I just can't show it. Okay, but you get the gist of it because you know who Andre Ward is. You know who Eddie Hearn is. All right, so I want to play that for you all. All right, so let me start off right now. Yes, Devin had them Crocs shoes on. Yeah. You know what? I don't know what kind of shoes they was. Somebody said it was Uggs or something. I don't know. All right, but anyway, he should never had them on. Anyway, what's up, Flawless? What's going on, Doc? How you feel, man? All right, I get to smoke to people who turn down fights. Virgil is a super duck. What are you talking about? Okay. Okay, y'all talking among yourselves. Okay, well, that's okay. All right. Okay, that's okay. All right, but anyway, here, let me go to here. Okay, now tell me if you can hear this. All right, I mean, only just tell one person. Okay, and I started at the point where I think y'all will want to hear. Can y'all hear that? Okay, can y'all? Somebody tell me, can y'all hear that? Let me put my glasses on. Okay. Was y'all able to hear that? Okay, Akilo said no. Okay. All right, no problem. No problem. Let me try this.
Steps on toes, you know.
Okay, hold on.
No, like I don't dislike any of them, you know, but I think that what happens is
Okay, y'all can hear that part? Okay. Damn it. Hold on. Okay, you say yes, and up there, Dragon, you said no. Okay. Now, which one is it? I think. Okay, you hear it now? Okay. Okay, I did something. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Okay.
Bob, yeah, this happened with Shakur and this happened with Terence. Once Bob knows they're off, they're dead to him. Do you know what I'm saying? So when Shakur's got 2 fights left and he goes, when my top rank deal's up, I'm not re-signing. And I don't blame Bob, by the way. Like, where's your motivation to grow that fighter for the future? Terence the same. Bob got it in his head because Bob lost money on Terence, right? So
Okay, now here go Terence Crawford. He's about to get into Terence Crawford. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know y'all can hear it now. Okay, now here go him getting into Terence Crawford and why Terence Crawford did not sell well for Bob. Well, I got a problem because Bob didn't really promote Terence like he should have. So let's see what Eddie says.
he'd do a pay-per-view with Terence, lose money, and Bob would be like, you know, the famous line from Bob, remember, where he said about Terence Crawford, he went, why would I do a Terence Crawford fight when I could go and buy another mansion in Beverly Hills for the fight? Do you know what I mean?
Let me ask you that. But I understand the fighter sort of showing their hand. I'm not sure fighters should do that. If you want to leave, that doesn't have to be public information because you will see a promoter acting different.
Yeah.
But somebody like Terence Crawford, like, is that a fair statement when he hasn't got a real shot at pay-per-view? We're talking about Victor Postol and
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is that a real fair shot? When
I feel like the way to, you don't just become a pay-per-view star. You have to be built from an early part of your career if you want to do the big numbers. And I just feel like Terence Crawford wasn't built properly coming through.
Okay, see now that's what I said, people. Terence Crawford wasn't built from like he should have been built. Because let's think about it. Terence Crawford is a 2-time undisputed champion. He was doing, he was whooping ass. But he just couldn't sell. The narrative changed depending on the fighter and if people like them or not. Okay. All right. Okay, Bud didn't build himself either. No, you got to build yourself too. You're right. You got to put yourself out there. I ain't talking about go to jail or nothing like that, but you gotta be out there, make some noise, get seen, do interviews. No, but Bud didn't do no interviews. I mean, he'd do an interview with like certain people like Wallow and Gilly, something like that, someone he know, but he didn't do the interviews. Earl was popping up on podcasts and stuff, All right. Let's start getting into it. Okay.
I look at Terence and I look at Shakur Stevenson. I'm probably a little bit disjointed because I'm from the UK. And if we had Terence Crawford and we had Shakur, these guys would be national heroes, right? They'd be like,
that's a lie.
I know, but I also get the feeling that America, still America, you still love sport. I know that boxing's not, the biggest sport in America, but these are quite how good is Shakur? He's a 3-division world champion.
True.
He's 27 years of age, right? He's not even really come out of first gear, has he? I mean, but really, he could walk out now down here in LA. I don't think many people know he is. Even Terence. These guys I feel like should be, but you build them from the ground up. So what happened with Terence was he was never really built up.
All right. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on.
Or promoted correctly.
All right. What's going on, my man? Blood boxing, my man. What's going on, Blood? Yeah, that's my guy right there, man. Blood, shout out to Blood Boxing and that chat. Yes, sir. What's going on, Blood? Retro boxing documentary. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my man. All right, man. I hope the job going good, man. And, they got the right man to be in place over there, man. And good to see you, man. And I will give you a call, my brother. All right? Yes, sir. I know you be busy. I know you working and everything, So, all right. Well, man, much love, man. Love you, bro. All right? Okay. Let's get on back to this. That's my guy, Blood, man. Yeah, I got all nothing but respect for that man. Nothing but respect for him. Yes, sir. All right, now, now Eddie is full of shit. Okay, he is full of shit, and I'm gonna fast forward this a little more. Well, after he say this, then I'm gonna fast forward and get to basically what we've been talking about. Okay.
And then his purses, because he was so good and because he was winning everything, were going up and up and up. And then Bob looks at it and goes, we need to put him on pay-per-view because ESPN, or wherever it is at the time, aren't paying them the rights fees to pay what this guy wants. So we roll the dice on pay-per-view and it flops, right?
But it's set up to flop when you're facing a Jeff Horn.
Yeah, but then I guess you're right in the respect of when he fights Errol Spence, the numbers are much better.
Of course.
Yeah. But when he fights Jeff Horn, when he fights Posto, when he fights Amir Khan, when he fights Kell Brook.
Are those fights, were those fights ever really going to sell?
Not really, but what happens, Trey?
Okay, then you just answer your question, Eddie, because, think about it. You're just as good as your dance partner. Unless you, Tank and Tank, everybody wants to see him, who, no matter he fighting a cat, but Terence Crawford, we talking about Terence Crawford. He's that guy at 147. They should have had him well built. It's not really all his fault, but yeah, he's taking some of the blame because his attitude is so goddamn moody. And I'm not being funny. I'm being straight up. His attitude is so moody that, people are scared to approach him like that. Matthew Bishop, what's going on? All right, salute to you, my brother. All right. Yes, sir. Salute to everybody in here. All right. Now I can't see y'all while I'm playing this, but all right. But I'm just, I'm gonna get to when you get through with Terrence, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the nitty-gritty. All right. So I just thought maybe y'all find this interesting. Okay. Earl did well on pay-per-view without Bud. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Bud, Earl, Tank, but like I say, Bud is that individual that just don't fuck, with everybody. Yeah, Amir Khan was a flop too. Playing 619, yes. So, Eddie's not lying, but let's see, Andre, that's his boy, so
is the fighters' purses become so expensive. The only model that works is pay-per-view.
Wait a minute, I thought pay-per-view was dead, Eddie. So the only model that work is pay-per-view to pay the big purses. I said that shit a year ago.
But you're rolling the dice because if you don't hit the numbers, someone's got to make up the deficit on the minimum. And that will be Bob, right? So when Terence does his deal to fight Kell Brook or Amir Khan, he says, yeah, I want 3 million, 4 million minimum guarantee, plus I want my upside on the pay-per-view over 150. It ends up doing 60,000 buys. And the break-even point is 125 for top rank.
Woo.
And they're in for 3 million.
They in.
And then Bob looks at it and goes, absolutely berserk. And goes, and from that day, Bob goes, he's a waste of money. Not, do you know what? This is frustrating. This kid's special. We've got to find a way to get to 125. Bob's already made his mind up, right? And then the conversation, and then Terence goes, oh, I won that. Next fight, I want 4 million guarantee, 5 million. And Bob goes, I lost 3 million on that. Q. And then
But it's not. This is my point.
Watch Ward. Watch Andre Ward.
And you're right. But from the fighter standpoint, you don't get what's fair. You get what you negotiate. Let me elaborate. We're into a negotiation, fighter promoter, and these minimums are being brought up, right? And you know as a fighter, so you got to give the fighter a little bit more credit. If I know historically, I haven't been promoted as a pay-per-view star, just been the bare minimum. Just speaking generally, I'll make sure my minimums are strong because at the end of the day, that's what I'm guaranteed. Now, you crying about what you didn't make, it's got nothing to do with me. It does in a sense, because it can hurt me.
Right, you got to fight your own.
But hear me, I'm saying this is the fighter.
Y'all hit the like button,
standpoint.
all right?
You know the promoter's standpoint. The fighter said, if I know historically I haven't gotten the push that I feel like I need, my minimums have to be strong. Just because you try to prop up a pay-per-view against a Jeff Horn, Amir Khan, or whoever the case may be, Amir Khan's way past his prime. That's not going to sell. I know it. You know it. And then when the pay-per-view doesn't do what you think it's going to do, or we know it's not going to sell. But now I'm all
correct, flawless.
You losing money, and then that's the narrative that's got put out.
Correct.
That's the game that promoters play.
But this is where you've done a great job, right? Because you were in fights that I feel like you knew. You know, you did good numbers, but you knew probably wouldn't deliver the numbers.
Okay, let's get to
justify.
Let's get to
you was asking
the Haney part.
And that's when you get that between the promoters, right? So you go, I'm the greatest fighter in the world. This is a big fight.
Okay, let me fast forward to Haney. We all know about Crawford, all right? He's at the end of his career, and we get to that a little later. But
this is my. If you have the right promoter and the right lawyer, right? But a lot of the time, listen, a good manager is valuable.
He's made a partnership with several promoters. How do you feel about?
He's talking about Turkey.
I think that.
I'm talking about Turkey now.
Amazing time for fighters. You know, I mean, you look at some of the purses that the fighters receive. I never look at a fighter and there's a team. You know.
Okay, now we're going to get into Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia.
You know, he looked after us as well, and we're chasing Undisputed, chasing the George Kambosos.
This is Terrence. I mean, Devin.
Got some money, wanted to freeze me out with Bob, and basically I couldn't make the fight for Undisputed, and the only way Devin could do it was to sign a 3-fight deal with Top Rank to do it. And it was a horrible time because 90% of fighters, 95% of fighters wouldn't have even phoned me. They would have just gone, sorry, Eddie, bye. Do you know what I mean? Because my contract was up with him. Okay. And he phoned me, he said, look, can you make this fight? I want to. We always said to each other, we're going to do Undisputed together. That was like our little thing. And he's like, Bill was probably just saying, sign it, but that's fine. I understand it. But Devin was really loyal to us and good. And in the end, I said to him, mate, you got to do it. I can't deliver you the fight. And you have to take this fight. Okay. So he took his 3-fight deal, finished there, came back to us. We just said we'd go fight by fight. He fought Regis in San Francisco. And then Oscar offered him the fight to fight Ryan.
Here we go. This is what I'm talking about.
Came in, we helped him. We were part of the team. You know, he looked after us as well. And Yeah, I think there were a lot of mistakes in that fight. You know, we weren't across it like we would have been if we were part of his team.
The business side.
Yeah, I think so.
It seemed from the outside looking in that the negotiations went pretty quick. Was it a tough negotiation? Or was
No, I mean, both guys, you talk about minimums, both guys rolled the dice on the numbers with no minimums, you know, because they saw Garcia tank.
See, okay, listen at this, people, okay? They saw Garcia and tank, and that's why they took them less minimums, right? This is really important, okay? Don't worry, I'm not going to have y'all listen to this all day, okay?
And saw the numbers and presumed it would replicate a similar model in terms of no. And I told him that, you know, I said, this is what you'll make for the fight. And he said, no, I'll make this. And actually what he made was exactly what I said he would make. And, you know, there were mistakes in the fight. There were mistakes around the weigh-in. There were mistakes, you know, I think around the preparation. I mean, you know, I respect Devin. I like the kid a lot, you know, but sometimes I think you know this as well. Like you can lose your direction a little bit in terms of you think now you're that big that you know all the right decisions to make.
Correct.
And, you know, when I go in and sit in that changing room and I see 30 people in there screaming and shouting, you know, and he's putting on his essentials boots that he's had specially made for him, and it takes him 20 minutes to get them on, and we've got 4 different trainers, and, you know, I'm sort of, it's only after the fact. It's always after defeat when you make the change, isn't it? You know, it's never,
exactly.
When you're winning, you never look and go, actually, it's getting a bit crazy in here. I don't think this is, you know, because you're winning.
I like to say that winning covers a multitude of sins.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things that should be fixed, but the winning, it just cover it up and keep moving.
But I think the hardest thing for Devin in that fight was what Ryan was doing.
Let me go back to the weight. Ryan came in 3 pounds over. I heard he came in, he showed up the week of the fight 15 pounds over. Don't know if you guys heard that, but I know he had some weight issues. And Ryan said that Floyd Mayweather told him not to get that 3 pounds off.
Do you believe that?
Let's get ready to ask you that.
I mean, you probably know Floyd. I bet. I don't. I wouldn't have thought so. But at that point, for the launch press conference, I met a Ryan Garcia that changed so much from the Ryan Garcia that I knew. And I don't know him that well, but I've met him a few times. Very nice guy, you know, very, you know, polite, you know, great looking kid, like fresh face. And then I saw this kid at the launch press conference. This is like 8 weeks before the fight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the f has happened to Ryan Garcia?
Different.
Right? That was 8 weeks out. Yeah. It got so much worse you know, to the point where at the press conference on the Thursday and the weigh-in, I'm actually looking at him going, like, 1, I can't believe he's even in this fight. 2, I can't believe people are letting him fight. And 3, is this for real or is it an act? Right? Because I think, and you know, I had an argument with Tank a while back where I said, when he fought Ryan Garcia, I said, Tank is not an overthinker, right? He's just a bad mother, right? You don't have to get in his head like, come on, Gervonta, are you okay? Are you you switched on? He's just and like, go. You know what you're doing. He didn't like that because he thought I was being disrespectful. And I probably phrased it in a wrong kind of way. But what I meant was, it's an asset. Ryan is emotionally and mentally not strong like Tank in battle, right? So sometimes you have to reassure them. You have to make, you know, all that kind of stuff. And Devin is also, he's a young, bright. He's not. I don't think he has the same mentality as Gervonta Davis. And I think he has a lot more assets in his mentality than Gervonta. Okay. But in that one where you don't, like, he was looking at Gervonta Davis in the ring that night, at Ryan. And I was in the ring with him. And I was looking at Devin and I was saying to him, hey, come on, look at the state of him. Like, Ryan weren't even in shape, really. I was going,
wait, what do you mean? It was
just like, I don't know what this guy's, Ryan's in the ring.
This is pre-fight?
This is in the ring.
Pre-fight?
Yeah. And Ryan's like this. Like, before they're announcing him. Like, honestly, you're looking at this kid going, what? Like, and Devin's like this. Like, thinking, I think he just did his head in. You know what I mean? And I'm saying to Devin, hey, let's switch on now, because I know he's thinking, like, is this guy for real? Don't forget, through that whole build-up, everyone's telling Devin, he ain't going to fight. I didn't think he'd make the fight. I didn't think he was going to make it. You imagine training every day. I mean, Devin's a pro, good pro, but still, you've got like, is he even going to show up, this guy? Next thing, you're in the ring thinking, but I think Devin is the kind of guy, every fight is different. I think you're a smart fighter. AJ's like that. You need to be, and I just feel like that through Devin. The whole
was
thing.
That a strategy from Garcia?
No, because afterwards he says it was. But look at what's happened since. He's imploded even worse. Yeah. There's nothing strategic about this. The guy's just, he's out there.
When did you know we got a problem?
About 30 seconds into the fight when he landed his first left hook. Did you see it? I mean, like Ryan looked massive. And that's when I say the mistakes. The mistake for me when you come in 3.5 pounds over, that's when you have to protect your fighter. Not financial. Not bothered about another 400, 500,000, 800,000, whatever.
See, he's correct. See, damn the money. Okay? Damn the money, y'all. Okay? And I hate to hashtag this because this is old. I know it is. But, of course, Eddie, it's new what he's saying. See, we didn't know all this. The locker room and all that. We didn't know all this before. And like I say, Devin, I think he really didn't get up for that fight like he should have. He thought Ryan was just wasn't gonna make the fight because look what he's looking like. But Eddie touched on something that I have to point out to a lot of Haney fans, that he's just not built like Tank Davis. And nothing wrong with that. He just different mindset. And I think he's being pretty honest here. And Eddie is cooking. Yeah, oh yeah, Marquis. He's cooking. He's cooking like a mother. That's why I wanted y'all to hear this. Because when I heard it, I'm like, man, he's telling it all. From the shoes to whatever. He's telling it all. So and I think he's being honest. All right. So with that, make sure y'all hit the like button. All right, let's get the likes up. All right, let me check on the lights real fast. And don't worry, I'm not gonna have y'all listen to this all day. All right, bad. All right, yes, sir. All right, here we go.
I will never forget, because it was one of my best educations. When you fought Paul Smith in Oakland, we had Paul Smith. Paul Smith was kind of like at the back end of his career, right? Looking really, it was a payday, right? He just lost to Arthur Abraham. Some people thought he won the fight. You wanted to do your homecoming in Oakland. Paul's heart probably wasn't in it as much. He messed up the weight, right? They come into me an hour before the weigh-in. We've got a problem. What? Paul Smith's overweight. Right. How much is he overweight? 4 pounds. Yeah. I'm like, 4? No, they don't want to. They're happy. Blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. Now, going back to UV Paul Smith, I remember the next morning, we had to weigh in. And he was trying to make weight on the morning of the fight. Now, you were going to beat him if he was in
okay, let me skip Andre Ward.
Looking over at the size of Ryan Garcia, he looked like a middleweight, right? I mean, he didn't even look really in shape, right?
I don't think he was in tip-top shape. I think he was in decent shape.
Yeah.
And you could tell because as the fight was going on, he'd have a big round, he'd throw a lot of punches. He needed a round or two to recover.
Yeah.
Tip-top shape, you get that back in 6
Come on, he wasn't in shape.
To hurt Devin with every shot that he landed. I mean, the left hook's a powerful punch. The first round was a major problem.
It was.
Because when,
what's up, James Brody? What's happening, baby?
But as you're seeing this fight unfold, what are you thinking? I mean,
I'm thinking he'll gas.
Right.
Yeah, stay in the fight. Stay in the fight. But then tactically, Devin was really poor. Like his defense.
Yep, Yoda. You're right.
Weren't really there. Then I started thinking about how well did you make the weight here? You're going through this training camp, as we said, with probably doubts in your mind as to whether this fight's even going to happen. He's always tight at the weight. I mean, how he made 35, Devin, for so long. But then he got hurt, knocked out. I mean, he showed unbelievable heart. And to be honest with you, I think the defeat, particularly bearing in mind that
Remo, what's going on, baby?
In the ring. right, I think is psychologically and emotionally quite damaging for Devin. And I think it will take him a while to get over it. I don't think he'll fight this year. Yeah, because I don't
see. I said this. I'm sorry to interrupt y'all, but I said this on the morning after show yesterday with Knockout. I'm not going to tease Devin anymore about the beatdown he got. You know, maybe just a little bit. But he's going through some things. He's going through some issues. He's going through some problems. And I don't know if the fair had anything to do with it. I don't know if the getting arrested had anything to do with it. But I do kind of feel bad for the dude, you know, and he's younger than me. He's a young man, and he got some psychological problems now because his dad put him up here when he's not really up there because he never fought that type of competition. And now Ryan, with them PEDs, they have really nothing to do with it, but you know, it is what it is, you know. And he got that Floyd Diego Corrales whooping. Yes, he did. Come on, man. Yes, he did. Right? You know, I'm not a Devin fan, but fuck Ryan. Yeah. You know, so you know, I'm not a Ryan fan or nothing like that. Y'all know I'm not a Devin fan, but this man psychologically beat this man, and now he has issues. That's why I say, no, he ain't finna come back, because he can't come back. Because if he come back, guess what's going to happen? He's not only going to lose, he might start looking bad when he lose. So he need to take much time as he wants to. Matter of fact, he need to get some help because he's too young. That's one thing about KQ now. I ain't going to sit there and, you know, slam the man when he, you know, psychologically. Because I know what my mom going through, you know, so, and I'm not going to do that, you know, but Ryan beat this man, and he beat him bad, as Eddie about to tell you, all right? All right.
I think people have actually given him the credit of what he went through that night. Like, he took a beating in that fight. Right, his face after the fight, his jaw was out here. He showed tremendous heart.
He did it, and not one time he could have easily taken an easy route. He could have easily whispered to his
legs were gone.
He could have blinked a certain way, you know, to the doctor.
They would have said,
if they checked him,
100%.
It's a million ways to get out. He never took.
So imagine going through that pain. One, that the guy's coming overweight and he's massive on the night, and you can feel it and you know him, and then finding out that the guy's popped, you know, for his pre-fight test, post-fight test, and everything.
Well, let's get into that. When did you guys find that out? The fight's over. Did you go back to the locker room?
Yeah.
What's the mood like? What did you say?
Just the mood shit. You know, you got obviously people clearing out the room.
It's not the same amount of people post-fight.
Always,
as it is pre-fight, right?
Always. You know, but there was a lot of bad blood before. I'm arguing with Ryan Garcia's dad. He's having a go at me. Like, it's you know, it's quite. And I'm always pretty honest, like, and Devin will just sort of come over to me and I'll say, he just boxed poor tonight, you know, like, and he boxed really poor that night. I said, you know, listen, it's done now, but you didn't box well tonight. That's the fact. He didn't.
What did he say?
I know. He knew he didn't box well, but he was like, I think, you know, let's talk about he was massive in there, you know, because he was massive. Man, I mean, Devin rehydrates heavy. Ryan was huge that night.
But I think it was more tactical, and I think the weight played a role. But for a great boxer, somebody can be heavier than you, and that won't make the difference.
Thank you.
I can have enough skill and enough IQ to offset that extra weight. And put
remember Floyd Mayweather in Baltimore?
This boxing on you, and all the alcohol, all the bad habits, that's gonna come out of you. We're gonna see that on display.
But that's what I said to him in the ring. I said to him, look at him. This is before the belt. Look at him. Look at the state of him.
Haney's skillful enough where he could have overcame that.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah,
He didn't, but I mean,
he got
I think-
manhandled a little bit.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. When did you guys get word of the positive test, and what was the reaction from the Haney camp?
So they were very suspicious all along. Like,
Really?
Yeah, just because.
What's
I think,
up, Richard
like,
Poe?
To be honest with you, camps are as well. Like,
Well, we all
you know,
think
yeah,
somebody's
but,
doing
yeah, but also like, and I just, you know, when you sign up to VADA, they were both on VADA.
Okay.
Right. Like, if you fail a test when you've signed up to VADA, like, you know you're going to get tested. I know there's always ways to try and beat a system.
That's not the one they're trying to beat.
Not really. No, I mean, you're getting tested a couple of times a week. Like, you don't know when it's going to come. Blah blah blah. So, well, one of the problems with VADA testing, and it's not anyone's fault, is
What's going on, John Quinn?
chain takes anywhere between 2 and 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hit that like button, all
So
right?
you take your test, it goes
And show your
they
love
pack it
for
up,
the
it
singing.
goes to Salt Lake
OG.
City. It's got to get there. It sits in a lab for 4 or 5 days, and it comes back. They've got all these different sports from around the world. They test it. 3 or 4 days later, it comes back. They write up a report. Comes out. You know. So the answer to your question is probably about 3 weeks after the fight, they would get the results from the VADA test, and then it was just like, you know. And
did you get it first, or the Haney?
It comes to the group that are on VADA, so everybody. So Golden Boy, Haney, us,
So
you know,
hit
John,
at the same time.
yeah, and it's just like,
Wow.
I mean, listen, I've had, I don't know, 50 positive drug tests in my
Watch this.
career.
Listen to this.
I know how it goes down, but this one was just like, you know, and it was obviously then you do your research into what it is, you know, the amounts. You know, there's a lot of bullshit.
Tested positive for 2 substances. Right?
Yeah. I believe that.
Did the second one get confirmed?
I don't think it did. No, I think it was just Osterine in terms of what come back. So, you know, that it was, and one of the horrible
Appreciate
things
it,
is
Don Trendon.
it was on
Don
the
Drickton.
night before the fight, and it was on fight night. So you know categorically that it was in his system during the fight. Not
Listen at this. It's important.
They cycled out 12 weeks ago, and you know it was in him in the fight. If I'm honest, knowing, being through all these different 50 cases and like stuff like that, it would lead me to believe that it was in relation to the weight cut. Right? I think you know enough as well. Like, I don't believe if you're cheating on a cycle or whatever, I don't know, in camp,
It's not going to be the week of.
no, and you're not going to. So, you know, he says it was contamination, but if it wasn't contamination, I believe he's probably taken that to try and help him make weight for the fight.
That's what I believe. Given when the test, given the week that he popped. Obviously, the test takes several weeks, but he popped the week. Excuse me, he popped the week of the fight, and then the night of the fight. You don't start taking things the week of the fight and the night of the fight. Given the rumors about how he showed up to New York in terms of how much weight he was over, I believe somebody said, take this, some form of diuretic, take it, and he didn't do his research, and he popped. But he's responsible for it.
Yeah, for sure.
It just is what it is.
But now he's got 12 months, which he probably needs, but only if he uses that 12 months in the right way.
He's not slowing down.
No,
he's stirring things up.
Yeah, crazy.
Everywhere he can. I mean, I think he called me up
a
couple weeks ago. Somebody sent me a tweet. Says, dude,
yeah.
That's another story. Have you talked to Devin Haney?
Yeah, a few times. Yeah, I think he's taking it rough, honestly. Like, you know,
it's a tough one.
And again, because of what he went through physically in that fight, and also the world that we live in so crazy now, he's getting criticised. People are going, "Oh, you're making excuses." It's like, whoa, hang on a minute. I lost to the guy. He came in heavy. He was positive for PEDs on the night. Like, I think people should actually feel sorry for Devin. Do you know what I mean? Regardless of the performance, which was poor, he went through a lot that night.
Yeah, he's got to own a performance that just comes with the territory. But what he withstood in that fight, swollen jaw, I mean, it's disputable on if it was broken or not looking for a way out.
Yeah.
I messaged him after as a fighter. I said, bro, I will always respect you standing up and getting through that fight.
Because that's probably one of the things we didn't know about Devin. We know he's well schooled. We know he's got a great jab. We know he's got a good IQ. But
does he have that in him?
Yeah.
And he does.
You know.
Last one for me. What is your advice to him to to move forward? You know, there's some psychological things you got to overcome, some physical things you got to build up some confidence and try to get back in position. How does he do it?
I think he has to relook at his team and his system. Do you know what I mean? I think that his dad is I love Bill. You know, he's got his back 100%. But is he necessarily the right person to take him forward strategically in the ring? I mean, he knows him inside out, and but I never liked this 3 or 4 trainer thing where they're in the change room, they're doing pads with him. AJ went through that system when he boxed Usyk. He was so lost. You know, he's got one guy working on the noodles, doing his defense. He's got another guy, you know, and back in the day it was Rob McCracken, who you know, and it was just Rob, you know, and Rob got him through the Klitschko fight when he got dropped, and he sat him down. He said, "Listen to me," and you trust so much in this man. You had it with Virgil. Like, you don't need to listen to anyone. You don't need noodles over it, you know. It's like, and with Devin, it's like, right, I was this guy now. So when you come unstuck in a fight, and all of a sudden you've got these 4 guys going, no, and you're going, oh, that's when you need the one guy to look you in the eyes and saying, listen, this is what you need to do right now. And I think they'd never been through that before. No one in that corner had been through that situation before. And it was all just a little bit, you know. I think you have to look at your training team. I think you have to look at your weight. You know, I mean, the problem is it's all very well saying you're too big for 35. And then you get to 40 and you struggle a little bit. And you say, I'm too big for 40. Then you're going up against big, strong guys at 47. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, I think Devin's chin's good enough, but he's been hurt a couple of times. He was hurt by Ryan. You know, at 47, will the weight allow him to be a little bit more robust, or will he just not be strong enough at 47?
So you're saying he should reassess Bill being in position as a trainer and
I think Bill
business side.
Bill's done a great job for Devin on the business side. Made him a lot of money, you know. So, but now the strategic play, I think Bill's business-wise, Bill's going to get the best deal for Devin. 100%. I like Bill a lot, but sometimes when it's your son, do you know what I mean? You just need that little bit of, because you're a little bit, you know, and that's in the ring. You're a little bit, it's my son. But you need that little bit of reality from a trusted source, because the next steps are so important. You mess up on the next steps, like now everyone's probably going to be calling for the rematch with Ryan, and that won't be till the middle of next year, right? So what are you going to do in the meantime? You're going to stay at 40? You're going to go at 47? You've got to take the right fight. He still wants a lot of money to fight. You know, Devin's made a lot of money, and this is the situation now. You've got to really want it. I'm not saying that you may never see Devin Haney in the ring again, but I don't think he's rushing back. Do you know what I'm saying? I think probably he's lost a little bit of love for the sport through what happened. And I think that's, you know, and I think he's made a lot of money. He's taken a little bit of a beating that night. Now's the questions coming. How bad do you want it? You know, the minute a fighter starts fighting for money, just one more, or just like, they're not the same fighter.
And you're asking yourself, do you still have it?
Yeah. Do I still have it? Do I still want it? You know, I've got, I don't know, 15 mil in the bank. You know, I've got the Cullinan, I've got this, life is good. Am I still hungry? Because, you know, once the hunger goes, I mean, you know, I know we're wrapping up, but when you walked away, I know you had, you know, some injuries and stuff like that, but did you lose the hunger for it?
I think for me, I wanted to retire probably 2 or 3 years before I did.
You're right, Cedric.
Because I had given up.
Fresh Baker wasn't due.
Started at 9 years old, and I'm not saying that I'm the hardest worker in the sport, but similar to how you described yourself, I work extremely hard, and I'm very locked in on what I got to do. So on vacation, I'm thinking about weight. I'm thinking about next moves. I'm on the phone talking about the next fight. I wanted my freedom back. I didn't want to have to be that guy all the time.
Did you lose the love for it?
A little bit. And that's just going through the highs and lows of the sport. The physical toll, being away from family,
politics,
lawsuits, politics. At a certain point, you look at the bank account, you do the math, and you say, I'm good. Then you have to really net out how much you really want to do it. So I think for 2 years before I wanted to walk, it wasn't the right time. And after Kovalev won, I thought it was time. And I'm thankful I didn't walk away at that time. And my pastor, he was like, bro, I think you got one more in you. I went and did the one more, and then the rest is history. So, but yeah, you have to find reasons beyond. Your reasons have to evolve throughout the years. Once you've had the money, okay, that was one reason. Security, that's another reason. Belts, okay, we got that. Now, why do you want to do it? The reason I was able to keep going even when I didn't want to, because I love to win and I hate to lose. And you seem to be like that too.
Yeah, I hate to lose. Yeah. The reason I ask you that is because from some like a little bit of self-counseling for myself, you know, because when you live that life and you want to win so badly, it consumes your whole world.
Winding it down.
Like boxing consumes my world from 5 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the morning every night. You know what I mean? And I love boxing, like it's my entire life. But like you say, it's that one day where you just want to, you might just set yourself free. That's why when I look at Bob, I give him the respect because I go at 50, I think I'll just, you know, another little career, maybe another sport, maybe on the beach, spend more time with the kids that grown up. Do you know what I mean? So life is fascinating.
You've earned that right, brother. I appreciate you stopping by, man, and having a conversation. Thank you.
All right. There you go. All right. There you go. And it was amazing from beginning to end. Okay. Of course, I didn't play it at the beginning. Of course, because they talked about Eddie and Andre and all that, and what got Eddie started. I don't want to hear all that, right? But that goes to show you that, you know, what PEDs do to you. Now, of course, Ryan, and I don't think he had enough in him. But do you all believe that Andre Ward was correct when he said that? It doesn't matter how big Ryan was. If you're a master boxer like Floyd or whoever, you should be able to overcome size. You should be able to have the ring IQ. Because I'm going to be honest, you know, and I'm not trying to be biased, but Gervonta Davis had that problem all the time. He's only that high. So you have to be good, or you must have a great ring IQ. But see, this is the problem. They team never been through that before. And they all looking crazy and they don't know what to do. And Devin kept getting back up. And, you know, and getting back knocked down. What's up, Brian Bolden? What's going on with you, baby? He said, what as Whooper was worth? July 29th last year in Vegas, or Kendrick disciplinary act to Aubrey. I don't know who is Kendrick and who is Aubrey. I don't know who that is. Okay. All right. But I don't know. He's trying to say Kendrick Lamar, but who is Aubrey though? But anyway, so I just thought that'd be interesting to hear and see Eddie, he was being honest, and he was being honest being an asshole, because he pretty much came out and said Ryan was pretty much doing it for the weight loss, and Andre Ward agreed with him. Yeah, he didn't take it that way. Yeah, he did it for, you know. Oh, Drake is Aubrey. Oh, okay. Okay, Drake. Oh, okay. Well, what Drake? He got beat up or something? You know, Devin was too used to facing smaller guys. Yep. So Ryan's size, pause, provided a bigger problem than it actually should have. All right. But yeah, a special guy with skills should be able to overcome size. Now, I know many fighters that have fought guys on PEDs and won. Now, that didn't work for certain fighters. And I believe, and Eddie was right. He told Devin, you boxed, horribly tonight. It doesn't matter how big Ryan was. It don't matter how much what he had in his system. You didn't see that left hook coming. Why? Why you weren't holding that phone, baby? Because that's what Ryan does. A left hook. He left hook crazy. So when you preparing for that, and he said they did, but But when you get hit with some hard shit, then you lose your train of thought. You see? You know, Frank might be his opponent. Yes, sir, Dragon. But when you get hit with some hard shit, that makes you think. You know? How are you drained if you weigh over 160 pounds? Yes. Yeah, you know, there's a thing about it. And I don't like it. All right, what's going on? Night Rider, what's going on with you, baby? Man, you got a new avatar, man. Keep talking that talk, KQ. Man, you know I am, man. What's going on with you, Night Rider? Ooh wee. Yes, sir, Night Rider, not so chat. All right. Appreciate your Night Rider 16. All right. I like that avatar, man. All right. I like that avatar. All right. Yeah. Man, oh man. Moving on up. But anyway, yes, sir. Y'all hit the Cash App. Y'all hit the super chat and the like. Oh no, let me check the likes. But anyway, so but you did hear him say, and I try to tell everybody this, that Devin, he rehydrates up big, huge. Eddie told y'all that he rehydrates up huge, man. You know, and now, and I think my man, I think who was that asked me this question about Devin weight? Because one thing about Devin weight, they playing around with it too damn much for me. Now they want to go to 147. You couldn't make 135. Then next thing you know, you looking like a crack head or something. Then you move up to 140. No, I ain't gonna go into what the reason why and all that. Now y'all playing and flirting with 147. Come on, yeah. Come on. Now, and I'm gonna tell you right now, and like I say, I'm not gonna make fun of Devin no more for getting a beat down or whatever. But God damn it, you go up to 147 and ain't punching. You might be big, but you ain't punching. You're gonna get hurt. Stop it. You're gonna get hurt. You're not punching like that. You're not boxing like Shakur Stevenson. Oh yeah, Shakur can box. Now he ain't got no pop either, but he know how to get the hell out the way. You see? Yeah. Texas 16. You're right. Yeah. But and he also was right about this. Eddie. Eddie said, "Look, I don't trust Eddie as far as I can throw him, y'all. I don't. He threw Haney under the bus. I ain't talking about this interview. Oh hell no. He said some more things. Oh, I ain't through. I ain't through with him or Turkey. And I got some information on Turkey, but I gotta double check it. Oh yeah. I told y'all I'm gonna stay on his head, y'all. I'm gonna stay on his helmet. Now, Eddie is right. About Devin. You gotta change your whole thing. I said the battle. Yeah, you didn't want to ask me that. Okay. Now you gotta get rid of your daddy. Eddie Wright. Bill did a great job being your manager, making negotiations. Yeah, fine. Bam, right? But as far as a trainer, first of all, you never laced them up. And number two, you mimicking other trainers. You can't mimic other trainers. You got to do what's best for your son. You got to prepare your son for who he's facing in that ring. Y'all can talk about Kenny Ellis all you want to. But one thing Kenny Ellis do, he will break down a fight. He will prepare Tank for a fight. He will study film. He would do all of that. before he put him in that ring. And one thing about Gervonta Davis, like Eddie said, he snapped and turned the switch on, and boom, all his accolades, all his ring IQ, everything is let out the bag. So now Devin needs someone like that, like a Virgil Hunter, like he told Dre, like he told Andre Berto. Hey, Dre, look at me, Dre. Look at me. You better look at me, right? And Andre Berto was like, he had an attitude. He said, you better look at me before I walk away, right? And man, I'm saying he needs somebody like that. Now, Bill is a dad, okay? Bill is a dad. And when you are a father, you got certain feelings, right? You got certain feelings. Now, I go to jail for beating up a kid right now. I would. But I'll have to think twice if it's not my son. If you beat my son ass, I might have to just grab your little ass. I'm sorry. I know, hey, KQ, you put your hands on kids? Oh, yeah. If that's my son. I would beat his little ass and tell his daddy I did it. If daddy got a problem with it, I got something for that. Huh? I got the scars to prove it. But you feel a certain way about your son. And I think that was been the problem. And other people put him on a pedestal. I ain't joking. I'll grab a little kid ass and wring his neck in a minute. Man, get the hell off my son and throw him against a car or throw him in the street like I did that guy in that wheelchair. For my new subscribers, that's what I did. How you gonna stick somebody up and you in a wheelchair? Man, I snapped that gun out of his hand. I pushed him in the middle of a 2-lane highway. You're like, man, wait a minute. I just playing. Yeah, okay. See you. And I left his ass right there. Cars were blowing and shit. I can't. Why didn't you look back? Big dog Willie. Oh. And that. Chat. Oh, Big Dog Willie. He said Bill Haynes said the military paid him $8 million a year to train Navy SEALs at Delta Force how to box and defend themselves. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, right. Okay, Bill. Yeah, Bill. Yeah, he full of shit. Talking about he was in the military. So Bill was just trying to run the streets. And you ain't even built like that. They ain't even built like that in California. Well, I'll take that back. Not in the Bay Area. Okay, get out of here. All right, man, please stop. What's up, said the back? What's up, low down gather, baby? What's going on? KQKC, to keep it 100. Virgil Hunter helped keep Barrio where he is. Yeah. He had Mario Barrio. He had him for a while. This is what I like about KQKC. He keeps it real, but makes it comical at the same time. But man, I know, hey, he gave a tennis clinic. What? Man, Bill be lying his ass off, man. 40 million, Bill. Man, please. Man, Bill be lying his ass off, make it comical and stuff. But see, stick to that. Don't stick to training. Because your son, you can't train your son. So and put some respect on Keisha Cole daddy name. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's Keisha Cole dad. Virgil Hunter. Yeah, it's Keisha Cole father. Yeah. But still in all, we all can't have a Roger Mayweather. Okay, we all can't have a Virgil Hunter, And I get the father and son duo, You know, I get that. But when you put emotions into it, like me, I couldn't be no trainer or coach for my son. You know, I just couldn't be that because emotions will take place. Cause I love my son, you know, and I'll be like, man, get off of, and man. And then you get out there and you see him in there fighting and this and that. And like I say, I choked the shit out of a kid. I'm sorry. You know, I know that's illegal and shit like, but damn that. Damn that. No. 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 Ain't nobody mess with mine. You know, so that's what it is. You know, so but anyway, so I just trying to prove a point that because I found the interview interesting. I was trying to prove a point how how Eddie just pretty much he kept it real and he was cooking too, but he just like now I got Shakur Stevenson. Devin, take a walk. And Devin pretty much was like, hey, look, I'm going over to Bob. I didn't go far enough, but I'm going over to Bob. I'm gonna make this deal to go undisputed because you know Eddie couldn't make that fight. You know, so Eddie said, man, take that fight, man. Go ahead and take that deal. It was a 3-fight deal, and it was paying him shit. And also that goes to show you something. You can't beat Tank. You can't beat Gervonta Davis. You can't look and see, and this is what mind boggles me. This ain't only Tank. This is on Ryan too. See, Tank and Ryan did great numbers. So Devin looking at it like, okay, I got Ryan too. So, oh man, we about to do great numbers. We don't have to make no deal. We'll take nothing. We'll take less than a minimum, right? But it flopped. It flopped. Because Ryan, he wasn't like that when he fought Tank. You see? Ryan was different then. You know, and that's what Eddie said. Eddie said, man, when I seen him, I'm like, man, they actually gonna let him fight? What the hell is wrong with him? You know? Talk to me, Remo. What's going on, baby? Yes, sir. He said Shakur is the ghost of Devin. Since he was trying to offer his that BS for the fight, now done took his spot and potentially took the Tank fight, and Bill has been dreaming for. Yes. Because they wanted that Tank fight so bad. I'm talking about Devin now, right? And I told everybody that fight wasn't going to happen. And, of course, it didn't happen, right? Now they too far apart in weight. That it will never happen now. Devin, he's gone now. And now Shakur Stevenson. Now, Knockout said yesterday on the morning after show, hey, KQ, man, I have to disagree. I believe that fight will happen. Okay? And duly noted. All right? But I don't think it will. I think Shakur gonna get too big, can't make the weight, and then next thing you know, he moving up. I mean, or Tank gonna move up to 140, which I doubt that. What's up, King Gucci TV? He said next year, right? Now, Gucci. Now they said that, hey, maybe that fight take place in the summer of 2025. Do you know how long that is? Do you know what can happen in from now to 2025? A lot. And plus, you got to eat. You got to eat. You're going to be growing. And how bad you want to fight? Because I'm going to tell you right now, Eddie got a protection program going over there. A protection program. We're going to give you the dollars, all right? But we're going to give you some trash-ass fights. That's what's going to happen. Now, I hope the fight get made. That's a damn good fight. They both are in their primes. It should have happened right now. You know? Yes, sir. KQKC, keep cooking, OG. Shakur finna run like a track from Tank. Yeah, man, and that's the thing about it, Gucci. I mean, we could have had this fight right now, November, because they had the MG and Graham already for November. At the Lomo, and hopefully maybe we can revisit, spin that block on Lomo. All right, maybe we can spin that block on Lomo. I don't know. They just act so funny now. Turkey promising this and promising that, but they got a rude awakening coming. I'm telling y'all right now, they got a rude awakening coming. So, but now, still in all, I hope the fight get made. Cause one thing about Knockout Boxing 86 TV, he's optimistic. I mean, he believes, and certain things, and he look and see what people say, they mannerisms, things like that. He studied the body and he studied this and that. And I be like, man, shit, hell, that ain't gonna happen. I just say, hey, that ain't gonna happen. Come on. Come on now. No, it ain't gonna happen. Well, he can't stand there and not knock out. Somebody else said this. He can't stand there and just wait on Tank. Why he can't? What he got to do? He about to make a lot of money. His family got to eat too. Well, give him a deadline. Say, you understand, contract by such and such date, I'm moving on. Huh? And then they're going to show you how bad you want to fight. Hello? Huh? I mean, come on. Because look at Boots and Brian Norman. I don't want to see Karen again. Now, now, Gucci, you right. See, Eddie is AJ. I call him his godfather, right? Because he loved Anthony Joshua, right? Anthony Joshua got $100 million contract with Eddie. So now Anthony Joshua might. Now this is a big might get past Daniel Dubois, because Daniel is hungry, very hungry. Now I want to see him get past him. Yeah. And I'm glad Knight Rider mentioned this. I'm glad he mentioned this. And I had this on my agenda to talk about today. But Joe Cardina, y'all stop acting like he's a damn a phenom. All right? Now all of a sudden, Shakur, Eddie, I mean, they all acting like, oh, this dude is tough. He got a new coach. He left his old coach behind. He got a new coach trying to prepare to beat Shakur Stevenson. He's a 130 pounder moved up to 135. Y'all try stop acting like this guy is the be all. That he's a tough fighter. Oh, he's a tough fighter. Man, man, he lost his last fight, but he's tough. He's tough. Man, he gonna be in there, man. I'm gonna be in there tough. Man, stop that shit. Come on now. We know what he's ranked. We know what he did. Come on. It ain't like you finna fight no killer. Stop that shit. Y'all kill me with that shit. Man. Man, he's a killer. Joe Cardina. Wow. Man. I'm talking about, man, oh, man, he fights. Man, he fights. Man, stop it. Man, please. Man, you finna fight a dude that can't bust a damn grape. You about to fight somebody to make you look good. You about to fight somebody so you maybe, just maybe, can get a knockout. Finally. Come on, y'all know what this shit is. Man. I mean, stop boosting these fighters up when y'all know they ain't shit. Okay, I'm not gonna say shit, cause every fighter I give him credit for stepping in the ring. But he ain't on that level. All right, let me say that. All right, if I may. Shakur. Come on. Man, I mean, come on now. Yeah. I mean, they be tripping. And Eddie, he promised you the moon, stars, quaaludes, everything else. And guess what you would get? Trash. Guess what we get? Connor Ben. Guess what we get? Trash. Come on. Man, please. And yes, what's going on, Heather? All right, what's happening with you, Heather? Now, the UK don't claim credentials. No, they don't. They claim winners. They claim guys that, man, it's hard to deal with. Those who they claim. Now, before they announced who Shakur was fighting, do y'all know who Cardano was? Was he making noise like that at 130? Hell no. No. And now, all of a sudden, he moves up to 135, ranked, number 13 and 14 by the WBC, and now he's a killer. He's a killer now. He's a killer now. All right. He's a killer now. All right. Oh, Shakur, be careful, man. Be careful. Right? Man, come on. Really? Man. I don't know, man. It just seemed like, boxing just, you got Eddie, what I played for y'all today. I mean, he was butt honest, but he still is full of shit. I never knew a man that could be honest at the same time and full of shit at the same time. I never seen that happen. But I saw it today. He's still full of shit. I'm serious, right? He threw Devin Haney under the bus. And now he got Shakur Stevenson. Don't worry, Shakur, you're going to be under that bus with Devin in a minute. And because I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm saying this in front of everybody. We had 100 people in here 3 minutes ago, but drop, keep flushing away. But anyway, 100 people. All right, I'm going to say this right now. He better perform, or I'm going to clown his ass. He better perform, and he better perform well. If I fall asleep one time, I'm going to be mad as I'm serious. Because right now, this is what they expect. This is what they want. This is what they want. They want him to look good. But what's the difference? What's the difference? If you're trying to build them up, okay, fine. But who is he going to fight at that weight class? It's not over in Matchroom. Hey, I got an idea. PBC, they over there. They got 135 pounders. Oh, Jaron, they got 135 pounders. But guess what? Bob ain't messing with you. Bob ain't messing with you. He might be 90-something years old, but he ain't that forgetful. Man, come on. Man, I mean, it is what it is. See, now, like I explained to y'all about Turkey, he only got a little time left now before they reel in that money. So you better go ahead and pay with whoever you're going to pay, and before they reel that money in. Because it's not going to work out. I'm telling you right now. We're looking at another MTK Global. Because Turkey boss want him to bring that money home. Stop spending it abroad. Because we own all this shit over here. Everything going to have to take place over here. Shakur Stevenson, he's fighting where? Over there. It's less money. So, now, it was cool when the gas prices was going up. They were making out like big dogs. But now, it's starting to level off. They lost $23 billion. So, hey, man, bring it home, baby. Bring it home. So, man, our run was good, but now, hey, man, we can't spend it like that no more. We can't spend it like that no more. Come on. So everybody looking for a deal. Even Ryan, he can't even fight. Turkey, can you make a fight for me and Ryan? An exhibition? Man, Turkey ain't making no exhibition. Man, get out of here, Ryan. Shit. And go get some help. There you go, Legacy. There you go, Legacy. If what, Legacy, let me put this up here. Legacy said, what happens if Cardina pulls to upset OG? Then guess what? Shakur Stevenson is dog meat. He is dog meat. You thought he cried at the Olympics. Okay. And I'm not being funny or not. I'm not joking and clowning him, but he gonna clown himself if he lose. Because I'm telling you right now, this is boxing. And this is what I love about the sweet science. Because anything can happen. All it takes is one punch. And the ones that you don't see coming, those are the ones. Like Terrence Crawford, okay? Terrence Crawford, bad dude, but he had a hard time with McElroy, didn't he? You feel me, Otis the Great? Because McElroy was doing all the herky-jerky, this and that. Terrence couldn't time him. You see? You don't know what a Cardina is going to do. You don't know what Cardina is going to bring to the table. He got a whole new coaching staff, trainer staff. Just for you, Shakur. Just for you. All I remember when Demetrius Andrade, he up there fighting. I'm like, who is he fighting? Quigley. I said, who the hell is Quigley? What? And some guy from the UK. I said, shit, goddamn Eddie. I said, goddamn Eddie. That's what I said. And that's the thing about a Big Supreme. Shakur don't have no power. He don't have no power. Now, what if Cardina come and bring that brick? Huh? What if he bring that brick hand with him? Now, Shakur, he like to step in and step out. Step in and step out the pocket. But I guarantee you, if he get hit with one of them big brick hands, if Cardino got power, I don't know. Because I'm quite sure they picked the right guy for the occasion. Man, come on. I mean, none of this, this is just, like I say, I get it. Tank is the A side. He had to send you a contract. You can't send him one. I get that. But you can do this. You can make it known to everybody. Social media, everybody. Well, I'm going to get Tank 2 weeks. 2 weeks, that's enough time to think it over, mull it over. If you want to fight me, send a contract. If you don't send it, I'm going to let everybody know he didn't send it. And then I'm free to go. Then they be clowning Tank then. Then Tank is in a trick bag. Then Tank going to have to produce something. And I ain't talking about no damn Rio either. Hello? Shit. Huh? I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping a buck. That's all. No, Shakur is not elite. And I don't know where all this came from. All I know is that Shakur Stevenson is a silver medalist. Yes, he came in, he fought this guy, but he's not an elite fighter. Yes, he's very good as a defensive fighter. He can make you miss and make you pay, but he's no Floyd Mayweather. Let's call it what it is. Man. So, you can touch him up and touch him out. Is Better Biz and Bivol on pay-per-view fight? Yes, I believe it is. I'm DZ. All right. That's what I say about these pay-per-views. It don't have to be just PBC, the Zone and all the other fights, and And that's what I was saying, Cash App, I use that for the pay-per-views, things like that. So, yeah. Uh, um, but still, it's a good fight. Brian Norman Jr. I want them to get that done. They got to Friday to get it done, or a purse bid gonna be ordered. So make it happen, y'all. Get in there and get it done. Now, secure C level on fighter pay-per-view paying for. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. When you got fighters like Shakur Stevenson and things like that, y'all better not ask for no damn $80-something on pay-per-view. Come on now. And like Eddie said, pay-per-view, you got to build a personnel for pay-per-view, this and that. And I thought you said pay-per-view was dead, Eddie. Stop being full of shit, because it's coming back to haunt you now. It's coming back to haunt you. Man. Well, anyway, I got a few more minutes left, but let me just touch on Floyd Mayweather, okay? Real fast. And I guess I'll finish this Wednesday, okay? The rest Wednesday. But I did want to get that in to you all, because I think that was a strong message there. You got to get a chance to hear the inside of what really, really happened without hearing Bill lying, and I said that about them shoes. I think it took a lot to put them on. And I get it. When you win it, you're on top, baby. You're on top. Everybody's in your dressing room. Everybody, but see, you don't fix nothing till you start losing. You see, of course, people don't think about fixing anything because you're winning. You're winning. But still in all, I'm not convinced about Shakur. I guess I'm biased. He struggles with low-level guys. Why is the fight any different? Texas 16 South, Devin definitely has dog in him. Yeah. I mean, I don't think he got dog in him. I think he got an embarrassment in him. That's what I think. Because he just couldn't stand to get knocked down 3 times. He still was trying to like, man, no, I can do this. I can do this. Get knocked back down. I can do this. I'm going to beat him. I'm going to win. I'm going to come back. Too many goddamn Rocky stories, Rocky movies. All right. Now, I don't think he got dog in him because he fights on the back foot. He fights on the back foot. He don't like to engage. Just like Shakur Stevenson. He don't like to engage. And you got that right, Remo. One thing about it, your ego will kill a giant. And that's what happened with Devin Haney, really, I think. But it's not funny when it comes down to your mentality, his mentality now is shot. I mean, and it's not funny. Now, I know a lot of people clowning Devin still and this and that. I was clowning him at first. I was clowning him, man, you got knocked the up out, right? But now, and Eddie's not the only one, but I have heard rumblings about he ain't right now up here. And he don't need to come back, this and that, and and maybe he should take some time, to himself. But what happened to that? I'm going to spend some money, travel the world. Hell, do that then. If you got the money to do it, do it. Huh? Or do it. Just do it. Uh-huh. I don't care what you with your mama, do it. I don't care you with your girl, do it. I don't care with your money maker, do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Do it. That's right. That's what you do. A boxing the sport where you got to give fans action and not a sleep fest. Yes. But like I say, you talking about you gave it 3 months, like you say, you ain't giving no 3 months. You give yourself 3 months, and that's still not good enough. So I mean, and I feel bad for the young man. I really do. because you was on top of the world. You was on top of the world. What's up, Devon Sonner? What's going on? You coming in here smiling? What you smiling about, man? What's so funny? You didn't get the words I was singing, did you? That's Young and Ace. That was Young and Ace. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. Yeah, let's do it. My son was listening to that. I heard that. He said, yes, do it. That's your money maker, do it. Your girl, do it. If you with your money maker, do it. Well, he said if Pitbull would have won, he would have went into the ring and called out that little dude. Yeah. But Pitbull Cruz would have beat him. Devin, yeah, he laughing out loud. Yeah, OG. Okay, I figured that. But anyway, I just mean, I like to have fun sometimes. I like to laugh and joke sometimes. You can't blame my brother for that, right? But anyway, Floyd Mayweather, stop all that jealous shit, right? You built up a fighter named Gervonta Davis. He is so appreciative that you did that, but you don't own him. Yes, you gave him a start, and he don't own you the rest of his life. And now you coming with this jealous shit. Now you want to sign Shakur Stevenson? You did, brother. I mean, come on, stop. If was a fifth, we all be drunk. Pitbull dropped the ball. Yeah, Pitbull dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. Remo, I'm gonna say this too. Pitbull didn't really drop the ball. His team dropped the ball. And Pitbull, and he, he's a Mexican descent fighter and everything. They never told him how to use a jab. They should have showed him how to use his footwork. I mean, they was good with just swing with the left and right hand. And of course, he's strong and he has a big, thick neck, so it's hard to knock him out. Hard head, hard to knock him out. And they was cool with that. As long as he was winning. And then when he got that Tank payday, they was cool with that. Because they turned down all fights except for Gervonta Davis. That's the only fight they didn't turn down. But, of course, they want that rematch. Well, Tank didn't want the rematch. But they want to take another fight until they get that rematch. When they found out they ain't getting it, and then that's when he went out and ventured out and fought other people. So it is what it is. So, but like I said, Dave, Floyd Mayweather is a hater. Hating on Tank. Yes. This is what I'm saying. You're a grown ass man. First of all, like Knockout said, like I said, I don't call exhibitions, right? I don't call exhibition fights. I don't. And matter of fact, I think exhibitions just full of shit. That's all it is, trash fights. Unless the last thing in my mind is when let's just say Mike Tyson. All right, let's say Mike Tyson, man. Before he retired, he went out like a bang, baby. Wow. But now he come back doing exhibitions. He look like a sloppy old man. They can't get it together. I mean, come on. And when you're doing an exhibition, that means what? You need money. All right? And Floyd Mayweather, do he need money? Probably so, to keep that everything, his lifestyle going, which is an expensive lifestyle. But right now, the exhibition shit is messing up the sport. Because someone asked me, my man John, he cleaned up here at the store, whatever. He said, man, check this out. Floyd Mayweather coming back and fighting. I said, no, he's not. Yes, he is. Floyd Mayweather. See, casuals don't know no better. I said, no, he's fighting an exhibition, man. He said, no, he's not. He's fighting. I said, no, it's an exhibition. And he's fighting John Gotti III. No, that's not a fight. That's not a real fight. They're not going 12 rounds. And then I had to sit there and explain it to him. I mean, I stood there for goddamn 20 minutes trying to explain it to him. And John still didn't understand the hell I was saying. I said, you know what, John, man, I ain't got time, dude. I gotta go. You know, hey, I just hate to do that, but you know, it just see casual fans, they just don't know no better. And then we confusing them. So we got this going on over here, this going on over here, this real and this ain't real. You know, so man, I just had no time for John. No, John, man, dude, man, go ahead and sweep, man, and do whatever you're doing. Right? I gotta go. I ain't got time. You know, cause I can't sit there and give everybody, a lesson what's going on. I mean, man, I don't mean to brush them off like that, but goddamn, man. But anyway, that's all KQ got for y'all today, man. But I really appreciate people in the super chat. All right, I appreciate my man Blood Boxing, baby. Yes, sir. Big Dog Willie in that super chat also, and my man Night Rider. All right, I appreciate y'all in the super chat. Let me see. I don't think I got any cash app that I know of. Oh yeah, I think I do have one. No, I don't. I think that was something else. Oh no, okay, no, it wasn't. Okay, nobody in the cash app. Okay, appreciate it. All right, but anyway, thank you all for coming in today. I mean, I think it was a great show. I think it was a great informative show. I think, because I think y'all needed to hear that and watch how this turned out for Shakur Stevenson. And look what happened to Devin Haney. So, and I hope Devin Haney be all right. He's a young man, still got his whole life ahead of him. All right. Yeah. So what I appreciate you. Thank you all for coming out. Man, y'all know how KQKC do it. Man. But like I said, hit the like button on the way out. All right. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, go ahead and subscribe right now. All right. And with that, man, y'all know me. I'm definitely living it up, baby. All right. Yes, sir. I think it was a good show too. All right. Appreciate you. All right. And with that, I'm out of here. I'm living it up.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on. You know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.
In my lifetime, haters tried to put me down, telling me things I couldn't do and goals I won't achieve. Even my best friends used to tell me that I wouldn't amount to much, but thoughts like those I could not perceive. So I got diamond rings and pearls. Living it